Hey guys, it's Dan with Adventure Today. Hope you're doing great. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate that. Today we're here to talk about tonneau covers. That's right. And there's basically, three main styles of tonneau covers if you're looking for something that has any type of security. Now, they do sell another kind that really is just a piece of pretty thin vinyl. You'll see those kind of flapping up and down as guys and gals are driving down the highway. There's not a lot of security with those, but if you're looking for something that with some decent security, then you've got really three styles. You've got the kind that I have, which is one that rolls away, and I'll show you that here in a second. You have a second style, which flips, usually 3 or 4, sometimes 5 sections. They flip in sections as they go back. And then you've got a third kind, which are typically all steel or aluminum covers that roll. They're pretty heavy, and they roll into a spring-loaded box that actually sits in your bed. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about why I chose this kind of a cover. But before I do that, I want to show you how this works. So, I absolutely love this cover. This one is manufactured by BAK Industries. It's the Revolver X2, and there's a wire underneath here that you pull down. There's one on this side, and there's one on the passenger side also. You just pull that down, and it releases a latch right here that, you can hear that, it clicks down into this aluminum bar, and it creates a lot of security. And so it's very easy to operate. You just, roll this back like this, and it just opens up almost all of your space inside the bed of your pickup truck. Now, this is a 6.5 foot bed on my Super Duty. I've got the F250 here. I mulched my entire house this past spring, and I can hold approximately 2 yards of mulch inside the back of this pickup truck. And yes, mulch, when they're loading it, will get inside these grooves, but with just a simple blower, like a leaf blower, it comes right out and just clears itself. You never have any problems with jams or anything like that. So anyway, let's roll this back. Now, they give you this nice felt area here, so if you do roll it and touch this metal, you can pinch your fingers. So this felt is designed to protect your fingers from getting pinched. When you roll it back, you just click down this side and click down this side here, and it's secure. Let's close up the tailgate, and it creates a nice barrier from anything that you might have inside the truck. Let's say you go through a car wash, right? Or truck wash, and you've got just tons and tons of water coming down there, or you're in a rainstorm and it is just pouring. You may get a little bit of water that will drip in here and in this area. There's not a whole lot that comes in over here. There's just not a lot of opportunity for water to come in. You might get a little water that might sneak in through this little spot right here. But not much. There's a nice little gasket that goes along the top of your bed right here that really directs water towards the front of the pickup bed, and but no water gets in on the sides at all. It is super dry. So it rained last night a little bit, and you can see there might be just a little bit of water right here. So anyway, let's roll this thing back real quick again. So as you're rolling it back, if you started out with a pretty tight roll like I did that time, then it will roll back into a little bit of a smaller ball. Now, BAK Industries gives you these rubber gaskets that you can put on here so that as this rolls up, they actually will meet the glass to protect the glass. You can see that? So that's a pretty nice feature. And then it comes with a plastic tether that you can also, it's hard to do with one hand here, but we can get it done. You can tie that down. So if you got stuff in the back of your pickup truck and you want to go down the highway, then there's one of these straps on each side, and it will hold this roll secure. It's adjustable, so you can adjust how tight this roll is. and it works really, really well. Now, I really liked this style of a tonneau cover. Number one, it's very lightweight, so you're not stealing very much payload from the vehicle, especially in a truck like this where there's very little payload. I've got about 1,950 pounds in this F250 Power Stroke diesel, so I was very conscious about that. So it's lightweight. It's also very easy to roll back and forth. The ones that flip, that have the 4 or 5 pieces that flip, I did like those, but sometimes they can steal a little bit of the view out of the back window, and they stack up a little bit higher than this. I felt that this was a little bit more of a secure cover. Might be splitting hairs on that a little bit here, but I do believe this is a little bit of a more secure cover from break-ins and so forth. Now, the big drawback to the ones that roll into the box that's down here is, one, weight. They're just that box. There may not be a whole lot of extra weight with the actual top, but that box adds a ton of weight. There's a lot of a mechanism in there, springs that will help roll that thing back. Number two is it steals space inside your bed. So, if you're carrying a fifth wheel, you've already lost a whole bunch of space in your bed because of your hitch, and you just, in my opinion, don't want to lose that much more space by having a box down there. This is like right on top. This is also very easily removed if you ever did want to remove this. So anyway, I've had just tons of luck with this top. Now, with all tonneau covers, there's always going to be a couple of drawbacks. I would say probably the biggest drawback to this cover is when the temperatures get really cold outside. And the reason why is even if you just had a little bit of moisture up here, this top will become a little bit stiff. So if you absolutely knew you were going to have to get into the back of your cover, and you knew that it was going to snow or a little bit of an ice storm, or it was going to rain and that rain was going to freeze overnight, then you might want to roll this back a little bit so that in the morning, you could roll it this way, and then it's going to work for you the rest of the day, right? Because this is going to be open right here. Now, if you've got things that you just need secure overnight back here, that's where these tonneau covers become tough, because overnight you're going to want to have this thing secure, and then overnight the truck's outside, you get 3 or 4 inches of snow, it gets cold, it gets frozen, and now you've got to access everything through here, because no real cover is going to solve that too much. Now, maybe a flip cover might be able to handle that condition a little bit better, because there's less places that need to bend or fold to access it. But that might be the one single advantage that a flip has over a cover like this. But I'm telling you, I love this cover. It's worked out great for me. I live in St. Louis. We get lots of snowy weather. I'm in my back of my truck all the time, and so that minor drawback for me is really not that big of a deal. So anyway, with that, I think it's pretty much everything I wanted to tell you about this cover. It's absolutely fantastic, and if you're looking to buy a tonneau cover for your truck, I don't have any relationship with BAK Industries, but this is a absolutely fantastic product. So hopefully that helps you understand a little bit of the differences between a rolling one, a flipping one, and then one that stores inside the bed, roll away. Anyway, thanks again for being here today. Appreciate you. Be sure to like our channel, and click that bell so that we get new videos that come out, you'll know about it right away, and please share it with your friends. So thanks again. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.